It's your boy here, live. I don't know what that means, but right now I just wanted to show you guys what I'm doing. Today is another beautiful Thursday, and your boy got his hair cut. About to get those 360 waves, hopefully. Last time it was like 270. I didn't get the full 360 yet. One of the things is last time I was talking about, I wanted to make sure that my computer was running at its best, at its very best all the time. So like the guy at the Apple store was telling me to always restart my computer before I go and do any DJ gigs. I was like, I didn't know. I should have probably asked why, but I didn't. But that's why I started doing that. And then also, I had a good question on part of where do people store their music? On their laptop or on a hard drive or both? And we told you about that. Some people do both. Have just the music on your computer, and then have your music videos in your hard drive. Now, I just did a little step further. I went ahead and pretty much cleaned out my iTunes, got rid of all of those duplicates. And that's one of the things when I was talking to Stylewise is I wanted to know, hey, are you putting your music in iTunes and letting Serato read it from there? And, one of the things he was like, I'm not. So I was like, all right, well, I figured you've been in the business for almost 15, 17 years. My thought process, hey, you know what you're talking about. He's obviously seen things I have yet to see. I'm going on like my first month. So I was like, yeah, let me go ahead and do this. So I'm flipping around and we're going to take it from there. Yeah. Here we go. I have recorded on my iPhone, so bear with me on this. One of the coolest things about here is you can go to your setup on here, right there. And right now, let me go back real quick. Right now, my iTunes isn't showing in my Serato software. So one thing that I can do is I can go to my setup, and then if you click on right here, you see you got your DJ preferences, audio, library, and display, FX. If you click on there, and then it says show iTunes, you click on that, it'll start to read it at the bottom there. And then you go back to your setup here, right? So now Serato is reading my iTunes. Yet, if you guys remember, a long time ago when I very first got started, I was just collecting music, from everybody, from anybody and everybody that I can. And it was it was junk. I had a lot of junk in here in my iTunes. Now, literally, all it is that little stroll. So one little quick stroll. I cleaned it all out. I got rid of all the junk. I had so many junk playlists over here. Got rid of all that. My movies are my movies. That's kind of what I run with the media right here. What I run in media there. And, that's a good, cool little tool, your media. So if you are running video, which I do run video at my residency. One of the things is if you play a song that doesn't obviously have video to it, then your media will play a video on the screen. So therefore you can, without the audio, so therefore you can still have the song that you want to play, which I do all the time now that I'm getting the hang of. That's a cool little trick, that little media button there. But as you see, man, my library is short. Look at that, one stroll. And so, in a way, I just cleaned it up. I'm still going to let it show just because whenever I download new songs, whenever I download a song, I have it default into my iTunes here. And I think I kind of like it that way. But far as that one little junk file. What you used to do is this folder right here, that Systems 3 folder with that 38,000. I took that out of iTunes. That's what I did. I took it out of iTunes. I didn't want it to read that much, and I just created its own little file. And now, you know, it still reads, which is good. And it's reading straight from those files. It's not going through one tag to another file to another file to read it. It's straight, bow, Serato reads it. And that's why you don't see anything like no iTunes, no icons right here, because it's just being read. Yeah, man, I ain't got much, but your boy's out. I'll see you guys.